Hello everyone! Welcome to Storytelling with Jaya, your maternity community champion from Goulburn Venture Community Centre. Join in with us for the hello song.
The bed.
We're out in nature today and we've just moved from that tree because we were thinking that a bird might do a poo on our heads. Okay, hello song. 3,
Stop
2,
bed.
1. Hello everyone.
Stop bed.
Hello everyone.
Hello,
everyone. It's time to say hello. Hello. Me, Jaya. Hello. Phoenix. Hello everyone. It's time to say hello. Hello guys. So today's story that we're going to share with you is about a family. And this family lived in a place called Peckham. And in this place called Peckham was a very, 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 very tall tower of flats. And on the second floor lived a family of three children. So a family of 5, we'll say. There were 3 boys and mum and dad. There was a baby boy, very, very young baby, and 2 boys called Seth and Israel. And these 2 boys were in primary school. Well, actually, one boy was in secondary, in the first year of secondary school, and the younger boy, he was in primary school. So you can just imagine that the younger brother, not the baby brother, but the younger brother, the middle boy, he really looked up to his brother, the one in secondary school. He was like a role model. So, Mum, Dad, Israel and Seth and baby brother all lived in Peckham in a big tall tower of flats on the second floor. Do you think you can remember that?
No.
No? Okay, let's do a little quiz. What area in London did the family live in? Can you remember, Phoenix? Shout it out if you remember.
Us.
Where did the family live? Did they live in Crystal Palace?
Yes.
No, they didn't. No. They lived in a place called Peckham. And in this tall tower block of flats, what floor did they live on? Was it floor number 1?
Yeah.
No. It was floor number 2. Did anyone else get it right? Okay, and how many members of the family were there?
8 seconds.
There were 5 members, 3 brothers and mum and dad. Good. All right. So here we go. It was morning time and the boys were on their school holidays. They were having breakfast all together. Dad wasn't there, he was at work already. Mum, baby and the 2 brothers, Israel and Seth, were eating puffs with nice, yummy, barista, thick vegan milk. Yum! And their mum loved this milk because it was very thick and creamy. And she would normally have it in her morning coffee. She said that she didn't like the other cow's milk because it made her tummy rumble. So she decided to try this other plant-based creamy milk. And she really loved it. So did the boys. The family would discuss different things at breakfast time. Their favourite cereals, superheroes, and how many hours sleep Mum would normally get. She was often very, very tired because she would breastfeed the little baby boy through the night. So, They did their usual activities throughout the morning. They played with their toys and they spoke to their parents. Well, Mum, it was normally Mum that was home. And Mum would often make a phone call to Dad to see how he was doing and whether he would be coming home for lunch. And the boys would get to say hello. She would normally FaceTime the dad and the whole family would get to say hello. Before you knew it, it was lunchtime. Afternoons went so quickly. So the boys would have dinner together with their mum, and sometimes they would even help her cook. They really liked chopping up the ingredients. Mum would give the boys each an activity to do. Chopping, carefully chopping, or washing the dishes, or washing the vegetables and ingredients. And they loved getting involved. The boys loved getting involved in the cooking. They felt like mini chefs. Do you guys like getting involved with the cooking at home?
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing to do when you're cooking?
Doing washing
Mm-hmm.
and hugging you.
Oh, that's nice. I love hugging you too. So tell your parents who are with you right now, what are your favourite things to do in the kitchen? Because Seth and Israel, they love cooking. What's your favourite part in the cooking process? Say it now. Share it with your family. So like we said before, the afternoon times went really quickly. Once it hit 12 o'clock, the hours flew by. And at this time of day, the boys would normally like to get their tablets out to play their games. They loved their tablets. And sometimes Mum would come into their rooms and say, boys, come on, time out from the tablet. It's been a long time. And do you know what would happen? The boys would get really grumpy. Israel and Seth would get very grumpy about putting their tablets away. They'd get really stroppy. Do you know what I mean by really stroppy?
No.
When someone's really stroppy, they might do something like this. Or they might do something like this. Do you think that when someone's stroppy, they feel happy?
No.
How do you think someone feels when they're stroppy?
It's cross.
Ah, what do you think? Do you think people are cross when they're stroppy?
Yeah.
I think you're right. When people feel stroppy, they feel a bit cross, don't they?
Yeah.
So that's what would happen when Mum would say, right boys, enough is enough. You've had enough time on your tablets, time to put them away. The boys would get stroppy. They would pop their eyes up. They would scrunch up their eyes. They would pop their eyes up. They would cross their arms and wiggle their arms. They'd cross their arms and wiggle their... They may even do a jiggle with a leg and a wiggle with the other leg. Cross their arms and lift them up and say, no, I want to play on my tablet a little bit more. And even though they had a wiggle and a jiggle and a jiggle and a wiggle and a cross and a open and the eyes go up and scrunch up the eyelids, move the mouth together like you're biting on a sour lemon, Mum put her foot down and said, I said...
No.
Say it with me, guys, on 1, 2, 3. I said...
no.
Again. I said...
no easy.
I said...
No.
So, the boys had no choice but to put their tablets away. And the mum said, look, boys, it doesn't have to be like this, you know. Maybe you can use the tablet a little bit later on in the day to play your games, but I think you've had enough time for this afternoon. Why don't you pick up a book and read it? Read a story to one another, something a bit different. Exercise your eyes. Use your imagination. Exercise your eyes and use your imagination. Exercise your eyes and use your imagination. Do you want to sing it with us? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Exercise your eyes and use your imagination. And when you say imagination, can you make your eyeballs go round like this? Let's try again. Use your fingers for exercising the eyes. Exercise the eyes and use your imagination. Exercise your eyes and use your imagination. Can you do it with me, Phoenix?
No.
Use your fingers, look. Exercise your eyes and use your imagination. How did you guys get on? Did you make your eyes go round and round? So, Mum left the boys' room to feed baby. And whilst Mum was in the kitchen... The baby brother. So whilst Mum was in the kitchen feeding baby, guess what? Guess what Seth and Israel got up to? Dun, dun, dun. They were getting up to no good. Guess what they did? They got their tablets out. They took their tablets out from the place of hiding. The tablet was meant to stay in hiding. Tablet was not supposed to come out. Tablet was not supposed to come out. They took the tablet out of the place of hiding. They took the tablet from the place of... Tablet was not supposed to come out. Tablet was not supposed to come out. They took the tablet out from the place of hiding. They took the tablet out of the place of hiding. The tablet was not supposed to come out. No, no, no. And when they took the tablet out, they felt excited. They felt that they were doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, which was absolutely correct. They were doing something that they were not supposed to be doing because Mum said, no, no, no. No, no, no. Stamp your feet with me, guys. No, no, no. No, no, no. But the boys said, yes, yes, yes. We go behind your back. Yes, yes, yes. We go behind your back. Is that a good thing to do, Phoenix?
No.
Why? Why isn't it a good thing to do? No. But the boys were thrilled. They were excited. And then, all of a sudden, they heard footsteps coming towards their bedroom, coming down the corridor. Israel said, quickly, 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 Seth, put the tablet in the hiding place. Quick, Mum's coming. Or maybe Dad's come home from work. Put it away, quick, we can't get caught. And then their bedroom door opened. Hey, boys, how's the reading going? Said Mum. Oh, fine, Mum, fine. Fine, just fine. So what book are you reading, boys? This one. This one. Okay, all right then. Well, why don't you come and join me in the kitchen? I'm preparing dinner. I need some help. So the boys went into the kitchen and helped their mother to prepare. Let me tell you something, guys. Ouch, something's prickling me. This situation of the boys bringing their tablets out to play behind their mother's back went on for weeks. Despite their mother coming into the bedroom to check on them in the afternoon, they found a way to keep this a very big secret. Yes, playing with their tablet when they weren't supposed to. So, on another occasion, when Mum asked the boys to come into the kitchen to read a story to her, she noticed that the boys were really squinting their eyes when they were reading the stories, reading the words. Both of them would do the same thing. They would look at the words and really squint they'd bring their eyes together like this. They were squinting. And they said, Mum, I can't see the words properly. I have to hold the book right up to my eyes. And Mum said, oh, that's really weird. That shouldn't be happening. And the boys also complained about getting headaches. So, Mum said, do you know what? I think I'm going to have to keep an eye on this. And then on another occasion, when they were playing in the park, it was just Mum, the 3 boys, And Dad said that he was going to meet them in the park. So Dad was quite far away, just making his way into the park because he was finishing work quite early. So he said, look, I'll meet you guys in the park. And that's exactly what he did. And as he came into the entrance, Mum was waving frantically, we're over here, we're over here, we're over here. And she said, boys, can't you see your dad? Look, he's over there. And they said, where, Mum? We can't see him. And she said, really? He's right there. Even I can see him. My eyes are younger than yours. I mean, my eyes are older than yours. You should be able to see your dad. And then as their father got closer and closer, they said, ah. Seth and Israel said, yes, now I can see him. So Mum and Dad had a discussion about this eye situation, that the boys are squinting whilst reading their books, struggling to read the words in their books, and also they couldn't see Dad when he was very far away. When Mum's eyes are older than Seth and Israel's, and she could see every single detail in the distance. So as a family, they decided it was time to go to make an appointment to go to take the boys to the opticians. So Mum got her mobile phone and dialed the number for the opticians. Hello, Peckham Town Opticians. How can I help you? Mum held her ears because this woman on the other end of the phone had a very screechy voice. Hi there. Is it possible to make an appointment for my two boys? Okay, what seems to be the problem? Well, my boys keep squinting whilst they're reading books. They never used to squint like this before, and also they're struggling to see things in a distance. When I have no issue seeing these things in distances, they're not like extremely long distances, but I'm much older than my boys, obviously, and I'm not struggling, so why should they be? Okay, why don't you bring them down for an appointment? What day of the week would you like? Right, so there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Busy on Monday, busy on Tuesday, busy on Wednesday, busy on Thursday. Friday. Friday would be good. Okay, what time? Shall we say after lunchtime? Say 12:30. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, see you Friday. Bye now. That was it. They had an appointment set for Friday at 12:30. It was Friday, 12 o'clock. The family made their way. Oh, look, there's a magpie. Hello, Mr. Magpie. So the family made their way to Peckham Town Opticians. They all sat down in the reception until Seth and Israel's names were called. Seth and Israel, said the optician. Come on in, please. So Mum picked up Baby and the two boys walked in with her. Okay, guys, take a seat. How can I help you? Well, the situation is that my boys are now struggling to read the words in their books. They never used to. How long has this been going on? I would say about 5 months, something like that. Okay. And also, Mr. Optician, they're struggling to see things from short distances. And they've also been complaining about having migraines. Not good. Okay, why don't we do an eye test? Okay, sounds good to me. Right, Israel, you first. Stand up, look at that alphabet chart on the wall, cover one eye with your palm, and I want you to read all the letters out to me, and then when it starts getting blurry and difficult, you let me know. Okay? Okay, let's go. Right, shall we do the alphabet together? Pretend to be Israel. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I. The letter I gets blurry, said Israel. Okay, Israel. Now swap your palms around, cover the other eye, and start again, reading the alphabet. Let's go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. The I gets blurry, said Israel. Ah, so on both eyes, the eyes are blurry at letter I.
Mama,
Okay.
Can I see that bed?
Yes, of course you can. So now it was Seth's turn, and Seth did exactly the same thing. He covered one eye and he read the alphabet chart on the wall. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. The J gets blurry, said Seth. Okay, Seth, try on the other side now, the opposite eye. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Seth said, the J gets blurry. Okay. All right, guys, cool. So I am going to come to this conclusion that you guys are having some trouble with your eyes and they seem to be a bit strained. Can I just find out a little bit more about your daily routine? What do you do? Tell me what you do after breakfast. So Israel and Seth talk the optician through a day in a life. Well, we wake up, we have breakfast, we have a little bit of a chit-chat with our family, and then we do some reading, and then we have lunch. We help Mum prepare our lunch, and then after lunch, we go into our rooms and we play. And then Seth, the younger brother, said, yes, we play with our tablets. And then Israel quickly covered his mouth, trying to stop him from speaking. But it was too late. Seth had forgotten that it was a secret. They weren't supposed to say that they were playing with their tablets. Every single day for 5 to 6 months, for hours, and hiding this fact away from their mother. Oh, the mum looked very, very
Cross.
She was not very
Happy.
with her sons. No, she wasn't. She was checking on her sons very often to make sure that they were not doing anything mischievous. But somehow those boys found a way to watch and play games on their tablets. The optician man said, okay, boys, I see what could have been happening here. So because you've been having so much screen time, it seems to have had a negative impact on your eyes. Now, I hope you've learnt the lesson that it's really important to listen to your mums. So if they say no screen time or decrease screen time, you need to take heed. They're not saying that you can never have screen time ever again. They're just saying that it needs to be monitored. Otherwise, this can be very detrimental to your eyes. And look, you tried to keep a secret from your mum and your dad, but it came out in the end. Didn't it? The boys said yes. They looked very sad. And Mum looked very disappointed because she didn't like that her sons were lying to her and keeping secrets from her. But Mum didn't shout at them. She just explained that it's important to listen and that she has their health and their best interests at heart. So after that appointment, the family went out to reception to choose some cool glasses for the boys to wear. And the moral of the story is that limit your screen time, guys. It's not that important. And listen to your parents because they love you and they want to keep you healthy. And also, it's important to do things in moderation. Conversations with people. Learn new words. Read books. Expand your vocabulary. Conversations are great and you learn more through having good conversations with people rather than just playing games on your devices. Alright guys, so thank you for listening to our story that we made up about tablets and what kids can get up to. Phoenix has just turned into a cat. So now we'll sing the goodbye song and we'll see you next week. Ready? Goodbye everyone. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye, everyone. It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye.